Namaste. Today we shall revise the two chapters from your mathematics textbook. 6th chapter fractions, 8th chapter introduction to algebra. First, 6th chapter fraction. A fraction is a number representing a part of a whole. A fraction has two parts. One is numerator and another one is denominator. For example, 8 divided by 9. Here 8 is the numerator and 9 is the denominator. Fraction in words. 3 by 9. It is read as 3/4. 3/4. Then 8 by 9. It is read as 8/9. Ninths. 8/9. Next, we shall revise the types of fractions: proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fractions. Proper fractions. A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator. For example, 6 by 11. Here the numerator is 6 and the denominator is 11. The numerator is less than the denominator is known as proper fraction. These are the examples of proper fractions: 6 by 11, 8 by 15, 11 by 12, etc. Next one, improper fractions. A fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to its denominator. For example, 9 by 5. Here the numerator is 9 and the denominator is 5. So the numerator is greater than its denominator. Then 7 by 7. Here the numerator and denominator are equal. So these are the examples of improper fractions. Then mixed fractions. A combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Mixed fraction means it is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. For example, 1 3 by 4. Here 1 is the whole number and 3 by 4 is the proper fraction. So 3 1 by 4, 7 2 by 3. These are the examples of mixed fractions. Next, we shall revise the simplest form. A fraction is said to be a simplest form or lowest form if the numerator and the denominator have no common factor except 1. That means if the numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. For example, reduce 42 by 70 to the simplest form. 42 by 70, dividing the numerator and denominator by 7. So 7 6 are 42 and 7 10s are 70. 6 by 10. Again, cancel with 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s are 10. In 3 by 5, here 3 and 5 have no common factors other than 1. So the simplest form of 42 by 70 is 3 by 5. Simplest form of 42 by 70 is 3 by 5. Next problem, check whether the following pairs of fractions are equivalent or not. Option A, 5 by 6 and 15 by 18. By cross multiplication, 5 into 18 is equal to 90, 6 into 15 is equal to 90. So they are equal. So these fractions are 5 by 6 and 15 by 18 are equivalent fractions. When two fractions are equivalent, their cross multiplication, the products are equal. So these two fractions are equivalent fractions. By cross multiplication, 2 into 14, 3 into 8. 2 into 14 is 28 and 3 into 18 is 24. So 28 not equal to 24. They are different. So 2 by 3 and 8 by 14 are not equivalent fractions. Their cross products are not equal. Next, we shall revise like fractions and unlike fractions. Like fractions means a fraction with same denominators are called like fractions. For example, 3 by 7, 2 by 7, 5 by 7. These fractions have the denominators are same. Then unlike fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. For example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 2 by 5. Here the denominators are different. So these are unlike fractions. Next, comparison of unlike fractions. Compare 2 by 7 and 3 by 11. These are unlike fractions. Why? These denominators are different. By applying cross multiplication, 2 into 11 is 22, 3 into 7 is 21. 2 into 11 is 22, 3 into 11 is 21. So 22 greater than 21. So 2 by 7 is greater than 3 by 11. 2 by 7 is greater than 3 by 11. Next, comparison of like fractions. 5 by 7 and 3 by 7. 5 by 7 is greater than 3 by 7. Why? By comparing like fractions, the fraction with numerator is the greatest fraction. Here the denominators are same. Okay, in that case, the fraction with the greater numerator. By comparing 5 and 3, 5 is greater than 3. So 5 by 7 is greater. Then compare 3 by 10 and 3 by 5. Here the denominators are different but the numerators are same. If the numerators are same, in that case the fraction with the greater denominator is the smaller fraction. Here the greater denominator, here 10 is, by comparing 10 and 5, 10 is greater. So the fraction with the greater denominator is the smaller fraction. So 3 by 10 is less than 3 by 5. Next, addition of fractions. Option A, how to add two like fractions. 2 by 8 plus 5 by 8. So we add the numerators. 2 plus 5 divided by 8. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 by 8. Then addition of unlike fractions. 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5. In that case, you have to find the LCM of denominators. LCM of 4 and 5. The LCM is 20. So 3 by 4 is equal to multiplying 4 with 5. We get 20. So 3 into 5 by 4 into 5. 15 by 20. 2 by 5 is equal to multiplying 5 with 4. 2 into 4 divided by 5 into 4. 8 by 20. So the denominators are same. So adding the numerators, 15 by 20 plus 8 by 20 is equal to 15 plus 8, 23 by 20. Next, option C, addition of mixed fractions. 6, 3 by 10 plus 4, 1 by 5. First, we convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So, multiplying 6 with 10, then add 3. 6 into 10 plus 3 divided by 10. 6 into 10 is 60, 60 plus 3, 63 by 10. Then 4, 1 by 5. So, multiplying 4 with 5 and add 1. 4 into 5 plus 1 divided by 5. 20 plus 1, 21 by 5. Then add these two improper fractions. So, 63 by 10 plus 21 by 5. Here the denominators are different. So, first you take the LCM. LCM of 10 and 5. LCM of 10 and 5. LCM is 10. So, 63 by 10 is equal to 63 by 10. But 21 by 5, here the denominator is 5. So, multiply 5 with 2, we get 10. So, 21 into 2 divided by 5 into 2, 42 by 10. So, the denominators are same. 63 by 10 plus 42 by 10. Adding the numerators. 63 plus 42, 105. 105 by 10. I have to find the simplest form. Dividing by 5. So, 21 by 2. Next, subtraction. Subtract the following fraction. First, subtract the like fractions. 7 by 10 minus 5 by 10. So, if the denominators are same, we subtract the numerators. 7 minus 5 divided by 10, 2 by 10. Then, subtraction of unlike fractions. 5 by 6 minus 1 by 2. The denominators are different. So, we take the LCM. LCM of 6 and 2. 2. 1, 2 is 2. 2, 3 are 6. The LCM is 6. First one, 5 by 6 is 5 by 6. But 1 by 2, multiplying 2 with 3, we get 6. So, 1 into 3 by 2 into 3, 3 by 6. So, 5 by 6 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 5 by 6 minus 3 by 6 is equal to 5 minus 3, 2. 2 by 6. The simplest form of 2 by 6 is 1 by 3. Next, 1 minus 2 by 5. 1 can be written as 5 by 5. Here the second fraction, the denominator of the second fraction is 5. So 1 can be written as 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 minus 2 by 5. So the denominators are same like. So subtract in the numerators. 5 minus 2 by 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 by 5. So this chapter is over. Next, we shall revise the 8th chapter, Introduction to Algebra. A combination of constants and variables using plus, minus, into and division. So addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It's called an algebraic expression. Write an algebraic expression for each of the following statements. 5 more than z. More than means we use plus symbol. So 5 plus z or z plus 5 because addition is commutative. So 5 plus z or z plus 5. Option B, 7 less than y. So y minus 7. Less than means second number, second one. Y minus 7. C, the product of 10 and x. Product means we use the symbol multiplication into. So 10 into x, 10x. Then 6 times a. Times means we use multiplication. So 6 into a, 6a. Then option E, the quotient when 3x is divided by 7. So 3x is divided by 7. 3x divided by 7 or 3 by 7 into x. Then option F, 7 by 8 more than the product of y and 1 by 2. So first you have to find the product of y and 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into y. Then more means plus. So 1 by 2 into y plus 7 by 8. Then option D, 6 more than twice of y. 6 more than means use the symbol plus. Twice means double. So 2 into y. So 6 plus 2y. Next, question number 2. Evaluate the following expressions when x is equal to 3. How to substitute the value of x is equal to 3 in the given expressions. Option A, 30 minus 5x is equal to 30 minus within the bracket 5 into 3. So 30 minus 15. 30 minus 15 is 50. Then option B, x plus 25. So the value of x is 3. So 3 plus 25 is equal to 28. Then question number 3, simplify the following expressions. You have to simplify the following expressions. Option A, 3p plus 5p plus p. So adding 3 plus 5 plus here p means 1. So 3 plus 5 plus 1, 8. Plus 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So the answer is 9p. Then option B, 2m minus m plus 5m. 2m minus 1m is 1m. 1m plus 5m, 6m. Next, equivalent expressions. When two expressions have the same value, then the expression is known as equivalent expression. Determine if the following expressions are equivalent. So we have to find the answer of these two expressions. 5p plus 8, you write the same one. 5p plus 8. Here 2p plus 6 plus 3p plus 2. You add 2p and 3p. 2p plus 3p is 5p. 6 plus 2 is 8. So these two expressions are same. 5p plus 8 and 5p plus 8. So the given expressions are equivalent. Then option B, 3x plus 5 minus x plus 2 and 7x plus 10 minus 5x minus 3. 3x minus x. 3x minus x, 2x. 5 plus 2, 7. So 2x plus 7. The second expression, 7x minus 5x, 2x. 10 minus 3, 7. So 2x plus 7. So these two expressions are same. So these two expressions are equivalent. Today we have revised the basic concepts of two chapters. Chapter 6, Fractions, and Chapter 8, Introduction to Algebra. After watching this video, practice all the questions from textbook and complete the given worksheet. Thank you.